Hey, I'm Jazz.
And I'm BRITT.
NYCWAO.
I'm Jazz, and I'm tired.
Oh, Father.
And I'm choking.
NYCWAO. Let's talk about
Love and Hip Hop Ratchet.
It's their fault.
It's their fault.
You saw me. I'm choking and all that. Anyway.
Choking on bullish.
Total bullish. Oh, we could be talking about choking off of Turn Down Tara.
Turn to the left. Turn to the left, Tara.
I don't even know. She don't even know which way her left is. But the thing is, we called her Turn Up Tara before. Never again. She is Turned Down Tara from this point on.
She really hurt herself. Peter's a mother effer, but she really hurt herself.
She truly disappointed us when she made this statement. I've taken 2.
She said, over the course of the past 2 months, I've had to take 2 Plan Bs.
What the F is that, y'all?
From sleeping with
man. Real talk though, she proudly stated that though. On camera. And I had a discussion with someone about reality shows and, Love and Hip Hop. And, they personally feel that it's like 90% fake. And I'm like, no, I think 60% of it is real. 40% of it is scripted as far as when they meet up, who they see. And they probably give them a little push to say this, say that. But who these people are is who these people are. Okay? Because you couldn't pay me unless I'm in a movie. But you couldn't pay me to be on no reality show.
Being that
ratchet. To be that basic and that ratchet.
That was information that she did not have to let go of.
That was ratchetness. Ratchet raunch. It was just too much for me.
So it's like, that he's sleeping with Amina. You know that he married Amina. Even though he was on you. Even though he was living with you and your kids by him for 13 years. And even though you know that he's laying down with this woman, you gonna lay down with this man
raw.
With no strap?
So, and this brings me to the point of what we on our website we have the manscaping tip of the day. That's in our Love, Law and Order section, and we had a manscaping tip once where we stated that men, you need to beware of the smart hoes. The smart hoes that appear to be good girls because they will
to have some sense.
Yeah, they will lie in wait and wait. And pretend for as long as they have to snatch you up and really solidify their place in your life. And even though
I don't even think she's not pretending for him.
But what I'm saying is
the rest of the world.
And that's what I'm saying. Even with Tara, she didn't do that. But the bottom line is she's still a smart hoe because she's a hoe.
Yeah.
If you are taking 2 Plan Bs in a span of
2 months, she said.
First of all, what she really is though.
It's stupid.
Is a BBD.
What's that?
Basic broad in disguise.
Oh, dang, that's smart. That's cool. Because she makes it seem like, like Peter's this and Peter's that, but I've loved him for 13 years and blah, blah, blah. And I just need to understand and come to terms with the fact that he is
well,
this.
And she speaks well.
Yeah.
She carries herself in a pretty respectful, it would appear to be respectful manner.
And it's like, well, she just fell in love with a basic type dude.
She just got snatched up. Even though on the streets, people saying like, that she was the side chick when she got with him. But according to her, she's saying that she didn't know he had another chick. Kind of like what Amina claimed, but not really though, because Amina saw him living with chicks. So it's like you're just an idiot. But the thing is, she's a basic broad in disguise, man. Because this chick said, when she was talking to Yandy, she was like, she said, I sleep with Peter anytime I want. I blah 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 blah. I've had to take 2 blah blah blah. But then when Yandy mentioned them rings, when Yandy mentioned that dude had that ring on that left hand, she said, you know what? I'm done with this. She felt stupid because you're not bragging on the D of this married man who.
Because even if he's telling you that he only married her for the money, he's still with her. Even though he's sleeping at your house every night, he's still with her.
And the funny thing is,
she has his last name and you got his 2 kids.
And Yandy gonna say to her, I'm not gonna be, around this chick talking about your man. You know,
she said,
but that's not her man.
Be around your man with all this foolishness.
But he's not your man. He's no one's man, truth be told. Even though Amina has the marriage license, he is no one's man. Peter is no one's man. But how you claiming trying to hold...
Because Peter has somebody else on the side too.
We know that. But how you trying to hold claim or hold on to a man who got married to some other woman while he was with you?
That's so crazy.
You're basic. I mean, I just can't believe.
And it's like she has like little certain spurts of sense, and she'd be like, no, because I'm not gonna deal with this. And Peter, I'm not leaving the ball. The ball is not in your heart.
Those spurts of sense is why that's what makes her a BBD, a basic broad in disguise. And I know y'all know a lot of basic broads in disguise. When them basic broads in disguise, when the goddamn mask comes off. When y'all see the mask that comes off, y'all need to accept. My grandmother always said, believe someone when they show you who they really are. When they show you
just really
believe
smashing him on a regular. Like it wasn't just one time. Like you just.
And this is for you men out there. Y'all need to pay attention to that because you might be sitting next to a basic broad in disguise, not even know it. Might have your arm wrapped around her, walking down the street holding her hand. Everybody else knows she a basic broad, but you don't. You the clown nigga up here walking around with this basic broad, chill.
Yeah, because that's no, but she a crazy broad in disguise.
It's not even in disguise,
She crazy. She be like, yes, and then she be like, yo, you put 3 ice cubes in the cup. I asked for 4.
Real recognized real.
I asked for 2.5.
Real recognized real. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But see, I ain't even in disguise. I let them know, like, listen, the girl.
She be like, yo, I asked you to make me a sandwich. You put my cheese on the bottom, not the top.
I like my sandwiches made a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
All of this is true.
I like my sandwich, but you know what? That's why I don't let nobody make my sandwiches because
you smear my mayonnaise into the bread, not on top of the bread. It's the wrist.
Yo, I'm
it's
sorry. Check this out. This ain't got nothing to do with love and hip hop, but like real talk, to make a good sandwich, you are not supposed to saturate the bread with mayonnaise.
Yo, put the mayonnaise on the bread.
The bottom line is...
She's like, no, you holding the knife this way. You got to hold the knife this way.
I'm going to do a tutorial on how to make a proper sandwich. Okay? Because this is why Jasmine always gets proposed to. And this is why Jasmine's title is Mrs. You got to know how to make a sandwich. The bread is not supposed to be saturated. You feel me? And these chicks we talking about in Love and Hip Hop, they don't know how to make sandwiches. That's why they're nobody's wives. Because real talk, the only chick who's a wife ain't really a wife.
Yeah, she's not.
And you know that hoe don't make no sandwiches.
Yandy is engaged. It's just that her man is incarcerated.
Yandy's a fool. Yandy's a fool. We gonna talk about her in a minute though. But the thing is, she keeps talking when back to Tara when she talking about something. When she rolled up on him at the basketball court.
You a-hole. You're an a-hole.
She was like, what do you...
So you got rings on? She said, I'll never get caught with a ring on by a nigga that I don't want to be with.
But she's mad because he's wearing a ring, but he's married.
Because she's like, so you don't want to be...
Because she believed him when he said, I don't really want to be with her. I'm only with her because, I can get more money. Because that's what it's about. We told y'all, if y'all looked at the earlier episode.
He was like, if I got to divorce her to get back my family back, then that's what I'll do.
But
then you need to wait until he divorces her.
Don't play yourself. She's dumb. Basic broad in disguise. Played herself all the way. And then when she was by herself, she told me, you trying to make me the side chick? Please. First of all, you both were side chicks.
Yeah. You've always been a side chick.
Okay. But when you decided to keep sleeping with him while he was married, you was the side chick. You became the side chick. But she's broadcasting it like, I sleep with him whenever. I said she gets.
But when she said,
what did I say? 1 smash.
Yeah.
2 the most.
When she said that to homegirl, and she was like, and maybe I'll stop effing your husband. She wasn't saying that just to blow smoke. She wasn't bluffing. She was like, yo, I don't care. I don't care about your nuptials.
But this chick said, I need a man who's going to be a man. Like, but you're not speaking to a man.
You're speaking to a 44-year-old
child.
Finsta baby.
Anyway, but let's talk about Amina, a.k.a. the biggest loser.
Amina's so stupid.
When she said that dude didn't have his ring on, and he was like, it's like a foreign object to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on. This is ridiculous. And then he said, you gonna F up a good thing. You know what I'm saying? You acting like Tara.
You acting like Tara now. First of all, just saying that alone, you about to get popped right in your mouth.
He insane. But she talking about, yo, you need to tell your ex to step off. Yo, she need to get... First of all, how is he going to tell Tara to step off when she's the mother of his children?
Exactly. And then
you should have thought of that. You should have thought of that when you decided to marry this man. This is why, and let me explain this to y'all. This is why, and me and my best friend had this pact, but she broke it. But this is why I say never date a man with children. Well, I personally would never date a man with children. Because I do not feel like playing second fiddle to no goddamn 2-year-old, 5-year-old teenager. I don't give a goddamn. They ain't mine. What the hell I give a F about their situation for? I don't care about their baseball game. I don't care that they need shoes. I don't care about their dance recital. That's why I never dealt with a man with children. If she up here acting
with a man with children,
you got there's a mother.
No, but then if you deal with a man with children and he doesn't put you second to his kids, it's like I don't want to be.
No.
You don't even take care of your kids.
But you have to understand. But this is why I never put myself in that position because I be goddamned if I'm gonna be second.
I hear what you're saying.
Okay, so all you ladies out there who want to be first, don't date no men with children because you will never be first. If you're dating a man who has children, you're going to be probably fifth on the list because you don't know how many kids this fool done had.
Because if they got one, they might got two.
And if he has one,
they might got five. And yes, might got.
And if he has one, you're not two, you're still three, actually four because he has a mother and his child has a mother. Okay? Child, please. And that's one thing I don't have time for. I mean, when I was dating and some man would be like, oh, I'm talking, hey, wait, you got kids? Chill. Because I don't want to hear, we can't go out because my kid is sick. I don't care. I don't have time for that. What I look like? Ew. Anyway, I mean, then they gonna want you to get to know their kids and stuff like that. And that's what she's talking about. I want to meet your kids. How you gonna marry some man?
I want to meet your kids.
And you gonna marry some man and you never even met his children?
Talking about, Tara asked me specifically to keep them away from you.
I mean, but what does she expect?
I want to meet them though.
But she seems to think that because she's his wife, that means that now she gets to run-ish. And it's like, homegirl, when it comes to these children, no, you're not going to be able to be just...
And then he talking about, well, you could meet such and such, not the other one, because he a snitch.
Yo, this guy's crazy. And when Tara finds that out... But the thing is, you're crazy. You still... when blended families, you got to get cool with the moms for that to work.
Exactly.
She's crazy. It's crazy. It's like, and then when he said, "Yo, I don't know what's going on with me and Tara," remember when she was like, "It's like he's crazy," because she was like, "What's going on?" When she was like, "I don't like you sleeping over there," he told me, "My kids got to be happy."
Yeah. She said, "You don't think it's like you don't think about me. You don't think about me." And he was like, "Nah, when I see." What's his name? Jameson or whatever at the bottom of the stage crying because he want Daddy to stay home. That's all I'm thinking about.
He's full of crap. Peter is the biggest clown, man.
Stop.
It's just like...
Stop it.
Amina, come on. But it's big mistakes. Listen, matter of fact, you chicks watching Love and Hip Hop, all y'all need to do is pay attention to, and all this is showing you, because, some would say this is a bad thing being on TV because they would be like, it makes, blacks and Hispanics look bad. And all this other stuff, and the hip-hop community look bad. But no, it's a good thing. Because you females need to watch this. And this is an example of what not to do.
Good idea, bad idea.
Don't do anything that you see. If you have done any of the things that you see on Love and Hip-Hop, stop it.
Stop. And then if somebody asks you about it, deny.
But you just can't do it again, though. You really can't. You can't do it again. But so y'all saw how Peter gave Rich the straight ultimatum on
Peter! Oh my God!
Like some clown.
I forgot about that part.
Talk about choose ratchet or royalty.
Wait, first
you
of all,
are the biggest ratchet
royalty,
piece of trash.
No, royalty, because that was a queen move.
It was.
You're a queen right now.
Because as a woman,
that means that I don't want to sound like the little bitch.
Bitch. He said, bitch.
He said it like DMX.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want to sound like no little bitch. What?
But the thing is, that was a queen move. Because as a woman, I said, I'm royalty,
said ratchet or royalty.
But you are the biggest piece of ratchet.
Rich's face was like...
Rich was confused, but he is the biggest piece of ratchet. He's the biggest piece of ratchet on this show. Next to Nia Lee.
But it's like, first of all, you heard what your wife told you. She was like, yo, if you can't manage me the right way, I'm leaving you to the side. you're gonna be all up in your feelings about Rich
and messing with relationship with
messing with Erica Mena. Or over messing with you, and he was like, "Yo, let's just talk about Amina." Like dropping this.
Yeah, he dropped it. He didn't want to talk about it no more.
Let's not talk about Amina. So now Amina she don't got no record deal because Yandy said no, and she don't got no promoting managers.
Because let's be real, Rich gave what's his name a job basically.
But he don't have none. He always on the basketball court.
Yeah, Peter don't have no job. But this is why Peter is with these women, because these weak, basic brides take care of him.
I can't do it.
Okay?
Like y'all chicks is bogus. I ain't making you a sandwich. I'm not making it.
Chicks is bogus.
I don't know how to put the mayonnaise on anyway.
Yes. She don't make me no sandwiches. You better believe it. Bringing me some soggy ass bread. What I look like?
I like heavy mayonnaise on my sandwich.
Not me.
I like
and the thing is, if she was making the sandwich with love,
I like my mayonnaise like
if she was making the sandwich with love for her big sister, and the thing is, even when I put it on thick, it's not gonna
Jasmine, she be like, "Oh, I like mayonnaise," and to me, I'm like, "I like mayonnaise, and I put this much on."
No, but she pushes it into the bread. Don't nobody want no soggy ass, heavy ass bread. Get out of here. Anyway, so the thing is, when Peter was talking about Amina, y'all saw how he was dogging her to Rich.
When Peter was talking about Erica Mena.
My bad, Erica Mena. I'm sorry. When he was talking about Erica Mena, he was dogging her to Rich. And I'm sorry, I don't like that. Rich sitting there, I know that they not together, but he used to be with chick, and you still kind of rock with her.
He never been.
I don't understand how you can sit there and let this dude dog her like that and not defend her.
He's like the quiet.
No, but he don't. Type. And the thing is, he don't defend her. Like, you weak for that. He said, yo, this shit, he said, I don't care what your relationship with her is, she's disgusting, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, he said, whether she's your artist or your girl. So first of all, he
just played her.
He sunned you. He was like, yo, even if that's your girl, right now I'm saying that she's disgusting, and she's nasty, and she's disrespectful.
Yo!
He should have no teeth. He shouldn't have been able to get out disgusting. She's disgusting. He should have no more teeth.
Let me tell you something. That was bogus. It should
have been like, murder was the case that they gave me.
For real. Like, what are you doing? Like, he really can't. Basically, what he's telling us is Rich is a chump. That's what he chumped that dude. Like, it was nothing.
But that's because Rich came in wrong. All right, and he was like, yeah, I talked to men and such and such. Yeah. And she started flipping out on me.
He was dogging Erica, and that's why, but Erica's right. And everybody was looking at it. I know people like, oh, Erica's crazy, da-da-da. Nah, I personally felt like she had every right to throw that plate at that clown.
The fact that he threw a glass back at her after she threw the plate, she threw the plate and he should have just been like, whoa, she's crazy. But you gonna throw a glass afterwards?
He's just a clown.
I'm questioning Peter, for real.
The fact that he started talking down to her like that, talking like, yo, the streets talking like you can't sing. There was no need for that. That was a real faggot move.
The only reason why she threw it because he said, you nasty, get this
he
nasty,
started going hard on her. And if you started talking to me like that, I'm gonna be like, yo, homie, you must want to scrap.
I'm gonna go back to my roots, boy. All of a sudden, I'm gonna get a big banana leaf and twist it up and blow it up the thing.
Oh, Cherokee Indian. That Cherokee would have came out.
Get one of them hammers made out of like goat's teeth.
Tomahawk with a goddamn scalped his ass.
Exactly.
Scalped him.
No, you didn't.
This fool was like, yo, it's just, and then he said, you gonna let a chick talk to me like that? He said, I'm supposed to be your man. Yo, you sound like
my brother. He sounds supposed to be your brother.
But talking about you gonna let some female talk to me like this. First of all, you're a
grown man.
Your skin should be Teflon. I know you're not crying over no words, homie. You crying over some words? Get out my face, you faggot.
But Peter sweat a lot, so maybe his skin is real soft.
Get out my face. Shut up. Get out my face, you faggot.
That dude Peter.
I'll be damned. Let me tell you, I said this before. One thing I can't stand is no whining, complaining man. That's not a man as far as I'm concerned. That's a weak ass man. And I ain't got time for weak ass men whining and complaining and crying. Get out of here. I tell my son that all the time. Your daddy ain't never whine and complain and cry. I don't want to hear you whining and complaining and crying. And yeah, he's 5 years old, but I tell him that. He's 5 years old, but I tell him I don't want to hear no whining and no crying and complaining from you. Because you got to teach them up while they're young. You teach, what the Bible say? Train the child up in the way that they should go. And I want my son, my 5-year-old little man, to when he becomes that big, outstanding, strong man that I know he's going to be, and handsome, if I say so myself. I don't want him to be whining and crying and complaining.
Word.
Looking like some chump out here in these streets. I won't have it. Not my kid. No way. Anyway, Peter, need to go back home. Hopefully his mother can show him. First of all, you know he need to go back home because he don't have a home.
He doesn't.
Peter goes from Tara's house to Amina's house. And did y'all notice how Amina's house looks way better than Tara's house?
Amina doesn't have 2 kids.
True.
Yo, that tile in the floor, the living room in Tara's house, I can't deal with. I hate when I see tile in people's living room floor.
I mean, and like we said, I didn't like that with Rich. And Rich looked a little dumbfounded when that dude Peter like stepped off and was like, "That's it, da 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 da." And then he was like, "Yo, when they coming for your neck, don't call me."
Yeah, it's like dang, it's all the way like that just because I still want to be hanging out with my ex-girlfriend.
He don't even want. He's blocking though. Erica Mena said, he be blocking. But it's like, but wait a minute, you got these 2. Yo, Peter, please. Peter, please.
He's a hater.
But
what is Erica? Yeah, speaking of Erica, what is Erica gonna do with Sin?
No, we don't even want to talk about her and whack ass. And like, all jokes aside, I'm sorry, and I hope no one gets offended. But that whole lesbian ish is whack. Nobody wants to see that ish on TV. I'm sorry. I don't want to see it. It's whack.
This is for the guys, really.
It's whack. It's corny.
They are very, very, very
whack.
Corny.
And I'm not saying, okay, I didn't say lesbians are corny. I didn't say lesbians are whack.
They are corny.
I said that ish on Love and Hip Hop is whack.
The dynamic between Erica and Sin.
Not trying to be funny though, but if we had a discussion on homosexuality, I mean, if you're homosexual, you're not gonna like my views because I'm a Christian. So, but that's not what we're discussing. My bottom line is, those scenes are whack.
And they gave them the long Jocelyn Hernandez video scenes.
Them
too,
slow motion
to the music.
I mean,
we see the candle, and then we see.
It's not interesting, and really, Erica Mena's looking bad. Like she's up here.
Erica Mena is tricking on this chick who's not really feeling her. She's talking about, I mean, you know that.
Yeah, I mean, really.
You know that.
Those of you who are watching,
girl,
and I don't think. I don't think.
Just take it slow with me. I'll spend your money on me and give me Chipotle and buy me Chipotle.
Chipotle. And don't get me wrong. I mean, homosexual and heterosexual relationships. I mean, it's different, of course, because it's homosexual and heterosexual. But as far as the dynamic between people, that's not a difference.
Corny.
Yeah, corny. No, but I'm not talking about that. Y'all see that she ain't feeling her, right? I mean, we ain't tripping, are we? I don't think she's feeling her.
She's about.
I don't think Sin is feeling Erica like that.
So I'm gonna do my calendar shoot at Panama. We going to Panama.
Is it gonna be Chipotle?
We going to Panama.
I wanna go.
Oh my God.
Get out my face.
Sin sucks.
Anyway, that's enough talking about them. We're not gonna talk about them anymore. But like we said, Rich shouldn't have put Erica in that situation. She was dead wrong. I mean, dead right about that. And he was dead wrong. He shouldn't have put her in that situation. But that's the difference between a real man and some corny man. Because a real man is going to want to protect.
Yeah, she's talking about, I'm always defending you when people say you corny. Yeah, obviously he is.
Now, he is corny. Because why would he put you in this situation? Even though y'all not together anymore, you did have something. And he says he still has feelings for you. Or he has a soft spot for you. So why would you put me in the crossfires when you know that this dude really...
That was just stupid.
It was just dumb. It was dumb. And Rich played himself. And it's like... It just doesn't make any sense. And really, Erica really feels him though. Like you see how she
does.
She really was pouring her heart out or whatever the thing is, and you could tell he was affected by it, I guess. Yeah. But the thing is, he needs to do better.
He does.
He needs to do better for real. He needs to keep wearing blue and do better as far as being a man and as far as doing his job, finding the talent. But you saw how Rich was rocking with Yandy in that studio when she was up here crying and all that. He's cool for that. I think his relationship with Yandy, like, you know, they do seem like brother and sister. Yeah. And he be kind of like, you know, being that shoulder for her, whatever the case may be.
Pero I don't think that Yandy should be taking a step back because it's like he wasn't doing his job. The job that was supposed to be for him to do, he wasn't getting the job done. And you about to give him more responsibilities.
But not trying to be funny though. But not trying to be funny though. You see how he is with Yandy? He ain't like that with Erica.
Because Yandy's his sister.
But that's crazy.
And he's banging Erica.
But the thing is, if you with a chick, I mean, he's not with her, but if you with a chick, you supposed to be doing that with the chick. You know what I'm saying? Like that you with. You supposed to care for them and do all of that with them as well. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's kind of bogus. Like dudes is bogus, man. The thing is, y'all chicks better pay attention when these dudes show you signs that they not real men, that they weak ass. You don't want a weak ass man. You don't, because it's work. Because now you got to either try to train this weak ass man into becoming a real man, and if
that's
you
got to go to the south or go to the suburbs and find somebody who grew up with both his parents. They're better. It's not as much work. It's not as much. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like you got to train this weak ass man into being
you
a
ain't
real
got.
man.
It's like if you don't have a father, okay, but you ain't got a father and you ain't have a mother. Like, oh my God, I don't have time.
Grandma wasn't around.
Exactly.
Like, come on. You know, the thing is, and it's like, and then the real problem is if you got a weak ass man who's gonna be difficult, or he think he know it all, you might as well just leave him to the side.
Like you only been up the block and down the block.
Please, I ain't got time for that. But the thing is, you heard when Yandy was talking about, you know, she's tired of the roller coaster and all this other stuff. And, you know, 1 minute he's getting a bail hearing, 1 minute he's not. But my thing is, that's what you signed up for, Ma. You signed up for that when you started dating that criminal. Get out of here. That's what you signed up for. I don't, and these chicks be thinking like he's a family man. He care about his kids. Yeah, he care about his kids and all that.
His family.
But he's also doing little things in the streets. So don't front like you don't know that that's what he's doing. And if he's doing that and you know it and you with him,
have that survival kit, man.
You signed up for the possibility that he might go away. So don't start crying now, talking about you tired of being strong, because when you signed that contract. When you said I'm with this guy and accepted that proposal, you signed up for the possibility that your D was going to be gone. Don't cry now. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad he's getting a bail hearing because they need to let that fool out.
Yeah.
So we can stop hearing Yandy cry.
Yeah, I'm so sick of Yandy. I like Yandy, but I can't deal with her.
We do like Yandy, but when she starts to when her basic bride, her BBD comes out, basic bride in disguise ish comes out, it drives me crazy. It really does. And she just got to be lucky that she got good weave. You know what I mean? Because if she didn't have good weave, I would be like, yo, what the hell? But anyway, Yandy and K.Michelle
boy
went hard on Peter at that club.
That was the best scene of the whole show. Oh my gosh, it made me so happy.
The worst scene of the show was when Tara told us about them 2 Plan Bs.
Yeah, I was like,
BBD. But forget Belle Biv DeVoe. Basic broad in disguise. Okay? But yeah, when they was like, yo, she said they go monkey 1 and monkey 2. Yeah,
but first of all, why did Peter even sit down? They could have just said, hey, what's up? And kept it moving. Why did you pop a squat there?
Because he's a clown.
He's asking for trouble.
But the thing is, Peter, if you notice, Peter demands a certain level of respect.
Yes, from not even his chicks, from all chicks.
That is delusional. He's delusional. He has delusions of grandeur.
He couldn't have a mother.
But not just chicks. But not even chicks. But real talk, speaking back to how he treated Rich, he was talking to Rich like he was one of his females.
Yeah. He said she should have never ever came at me like that ever.
He was like, Yandy and K.M. I know that's her friends and all, but they should never come at me about that.
He said, matter if me and Tara, even if she knows, a couple days ago,
she should never come at me like that.
In
Why?
Front of Amina. Why
in front of Amina? Why?
She
Why?
No loyalty to you?
Or Amina. What does it matter? What you gonna do? You not giving her the D?
Throw a glass at her?
Yeah, like some weak ass man. But see, he know better.
Yeah.
Cause who's her man?
Mendices.
And
Mendices ain't gotta be on the streets for Peter to get seen.
No, cause real talk, you notice he ain't say shit.
Nah.
He ain't even turn up. He was very humble and said, "Listen, I love Tara.
Which
you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
And I love you." He said, He said Tara ain't never did nothing to me. She's a good woman, good mother to my kids. I know I messed up, and I love you, and I'm with you for now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Let's
what
toast to this.
He was like,
praise the Lord.
Mm-hmm. He said if Tara and Amina if I ever had to sit down with both of them. And he said a lot of my dirty laundry have been aired out, and both of them probably leave me, which would probably be the best thing for them. But for now, and Amina's talking about,
no, she was rubbing his back when he started talking about Tara. Chick, you can't be sitting next to me.
He said, I love Tara.
Talking about some other woman.
Boy, that man will lose his
But that's what you sign up for when you in that status of side chick. Because like I told y'all before, it doesn't matter that she's married to him. She is still a side chick because she allows for her husband to sleep elsewhere. But you have to understand, way back when, and it's funny how she's getting an attitude like you're still like, like if he's still sleeping with her, it's a problem. But dear, he was still sleeping with her when you were together.
She act like she really,
and don't
don't
delude yourself to think that your man
and
is spending the night.
Yeah, that's what he said at the bar. He was like, she was like, well, what am I gonna find out? And he was like, And he was like, yo, when I was messing with you, I was still living with Tara in the house with the kids and my family. She was like, well, what does that mean? Homie said, I don't want to go through the time. I'm not about to go through the timeline of everything.
Crazy
He
chick.
he just told you. If you never knew, he just told you.
Amina's the biggest loser, man. She's the biggest loser. She needs to go on that show. She be the skinniest broad on that show.
Yeah.
She needs to go on The Biggest Loser. Because she has weight to drop. Peter the Clown.
Yeah.
Peter the Clown in her brain. Because there's a lot of fat in that brain. It's messing her up.
Fatty acids, lactic acids.
It's bad. It's bad, man.
Yandy said, why would he say in front of his wife that he just slept with Tara 3 weeks ago?
First of all, no, before that, let's talk about how Amina, when she was by herself, she was like, at first I was like, I didn't want to sit next to, over there. She said, but if Yandy keeps it cool, then I'll keep it cool. Yeah, right, chick. What
you ain't about that life.
What was you going to say or do? You are not about that life, chick. Back down. And you saw how Yandy and K.Michelle violated her.
K.Michelle said, I'm gonna speak on the elephant in the room.
When the last time you slept with Tara, I'd have been like, pow.
Because why
you don't see me sitting here? I mean, because it's like I'm playing myself for dealing with this dude, but don't you dare hammer that nail in further, playing me like that. And the thing is, that's on him though. It's on Peter, because he's putting Amina out there to be treated like that. Anytime a dude put you out there on Front Street like that, and chicks is trying to son you like that, that dude don't have no respect for you, ladies, man. That joint is crazy. Y'all got to do better. If you know better, you do better. I hope y'all learning something, man. For real, for real. And then, but the chick, then when Yandy talk about, you think he going to admit to sleeping with Tara 3 weeks ago in front of his wife?
That's crazy.
Get out of here.
That's like a war.
Get out of here. What you say?
That's a war. We going to fight today.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Did she say it? Did she say that? Yes, she did.
She's a gangster.
In that chick's face.
She's a gangster.
Like it wasn't nothing. Like it wasn't nothing. She ain't give a F about nothing. Yandy ain't worry about nothing. Straight up. She was like, yo. Oh my God. And with that chick just standing there looking like, yo, when she said that, you saw that face go, like, what the hell's going on? What the hell is going on? That's
then she's in Tara's home.
But you know what? Like Brittany said, how Peter got his shoes off all the time. If you notice, Peter only has his shoes off at Tara's house. Why? Because he's at home. You don't see him at Amina's house with his feet all out all the time. And it's funny, because most men don't be walking around with their feet out like that. You know what I'm saying? Most men, dudes out this way, they always got socks on or something like that. If they taking their socks off, it's because they get comfortable and they on that couch. Or they, in the bed, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ladies know what I'm talking about. Them dudes always got socks on, them white socks on. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Please. Walking around in the flip-flops. Yeah. And the Adidas open to, the joint. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And if they're taking the socks off too, they real comfortable. This dude always got his socks off. Up in Tara's house.
That's been his home for 13 years.
Because that's his home. Did you see K.Michelle's face when Peter was getting up? She was giving him the. She was like,
I respect your game.
It was like she was thinking two things. She was like, you are a real clown ass nigga, and these chicks really don't see it. Like, you really got these brides twisted
all the way.
Delusion. Like, it's like they have been brainwashed. Tara included. Basic bride in disguise and The Biggest Loser, Amina. Like, these two chicks, and they will never lose those titles. Those are their titles for life. It's a wrap. Nobody is gonna, I would never think of them as anything but, because Tara sealed.
Yeah, you become the princess of Zimbabwe.
Tara has sealed her fate when she said, I had to take 2 Plan Bs in the last 2 months.
I'm so sorry. I feel sorry.
That is not a form of birth control, dear.
But it's like, I don't understand why he's not your man. Why are you not protecting yourself?
Trifling. Ugh. And what I say, you ladies, it is your job as a woman to protect your situation. It is not that man's job to make sure that your situation is protected. Your situation means your vagina, just in case y'all don't get it.
I think they got it.
Okay?
I think they
got it. Because you got some dumb...
Some Aminas?
You got some Aminas And some goddamn Taurus out there that be like, man, my situation, that's my business. No, I'm talking about your vagina.
Nia Lee, she didn't get it right. She's talking about, y'all Spanish hoes like to share deed. Nah, I guess not.
Ain't just these Spanish chicks.
I guess not.
Like, what you talking about? Tara and Amina. I mean,
tag teaming.
On that, yo. It's too many men out here, though.
You think me, I'm 44 years old, I'm going to sit you and Amina down and let y'all just whatever, and air out all my stuff? You too old for that ish.
But that's crazy. There's no age that's okay for that. And I told y'all, go watch the last episode when I said the last review, what a real man is. A real man ain't trying to play these games. A real man would be honest and say, listen, I don't want to be exclusive. I want an open relationship. And you can't do nothing but respect a man who is honest with you and says he does not want to be exclusive. He wants to see you, would like to date you, would like to still be involved with you, but he wants to be able to be free to see other people.
This man doesn't have this man is staying with this man doesn't have his own.
Yeah, that's why he can't be a real man, because he doesn't have anything. Why would you want a man that don't have anything? Because he's basically a gigolo. He is a prostitute.
You can't be non-exclusive with somebody. But
Peter the Clown is a prostitute.
He's got to lie to somebody.
First of all, his name changes to Night. Peter the prostitute. That's why he is with these two women. He needs these women to take care of him. Do we not recall? Tara paid for them instruments.
Yeah.
Tara was holding him down.
Yeah.
And now Amina is. And Tara, kind of, sort of.
Boy, that's
okay? Gangster. Get out my face. Get out my face.
That's crazy.
But
you know that there's somebody else on the side, because when he said to Amina, like, yo, why you trying to chase me away? You sounded like Tara, whatever, you nagging me, you know, I gotta get you out my ear, blah, blah, blah. Chase you away to who? Oh, the person who...
He said, you trying to chase me away to the next?
The person who he's the person who he's with when he says that he's at his mother's house? When he's not at Tara's house?
Because when he says he's at his mother's house, he ain't at Tara's house.
Yeah. That's why he's saying his mother's house. Because if he was at Tara's, he would just say Tara.
He would just say Tara, because he ain't got to lie about being at Tara's house. Because all he got to say is, I'm with my kids.
Your kids asleep at 3 o'clock.
Yo, this dude, Peter the prostitute. Because that's all he's doing is using his D to have a roof over his head. If he was a woman, they'd be talking about, oh, she's a house, she's a slut. Peter the prostitute.
That's so crazy.
Okay, you chicks better recognize when a man is just with you so that he can have a roof.
Let's pray for Peter.
I ain't praying for him. I'm sure his mother prayed for him.
I don't think he had a mother. Because of the way he said the B word. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a mother. That's crazy.
Well, you know what? I guess we supposed to be Christians. We cannot pray for Peter. Father God, in the name of Jesus, deliver Peter from the devil. From prostitution. Deliver him from that lust demon.
Yeah.
And let's pray that the devil will release his hold off of Peter. Peter the prostitute.
Ruining all these other people's lives.
Mess. Total and absolute mess. But let's talk about K.Michelle. What the hell was she talking about with this management company? Talking about
y'all on point. But there's some other people in the mix who is not doing their job right, okay? Because all I ask for is for my fans. I need my Beyonce crew, for my fans to blow my wigs in the wind, okay? And I need my dates and everything on time. All right, they're saying that I'm missing appointments, and I need my bottle of Jack on the side of the stage so that I don't have a breakdown.
And she talking about she didn't have her equipment. That means your management team sucks.
Yeah, you talking about y'all on point.
They're not on point. She needs to go hit up Brandy's mama.
Yeah.
That's what she needs to do. And I'm not going to talk much about that. And, you know, she was tripping about them blogs talking trash about her.
Yeah, they need to give K.Michelle something else to talk about.
K.Michelle needs to go hang out with everybody. But they said she ain't going to be on the show too much because she was touring or whatever.
Yeah.
But Tahiri's sister talking is a basket case.
Yeah, she's kind of crazy.
She was she was tripping. That scene was weird.
She had a hard life, it seems like.
Yeah, but you know what? Tahiri was like, I don't understand what's going on. I'm confused. At least Tahiri woke up from that plan. That plan was the most ratchet-ish we heard.
It does make, she was like, let me give him money first so that he can be on his feet.
And then we can start working on other stuff.
So while we going to DR, about to get a street crew and everything and building a church for him, he's still going to be homeless between this time and, the time that we got a church.
But what was funny was Tahiri was like, I guess it's because she was drinking and she's tripping. Her sister.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yo, her sister bust out of tears. It was like, here we go. I'm getting turned down again. I'm getting turned down again.
Story of my life, yo. I'm 30 years old and I always be turned down.
But maybe you're getting turned down because of that hair color. I mean.
Maybe your plan is stupid.
No, the hair color. The hair color is stupid. She needs to do something about that. And if Tahiri loves her sister, she will help her with that. Saigon. Erica Jean.
Please. Please. Okay? Okay, your kid. First of all, Saigon was right.
Come to find out.
He said, no. I'm talking to you.
The mother. I'm blaming you. The mother. But you know what? The thing is, when that woman said that the baby bangs his head or whatever the case may be.
He can't find the words. She said if he can't find the words,
So what the hell was Erica Jean doing? You telling me he wasn't tripping when he said something was wrong then? How the hell you, as a mother, you're not checking that out? But then again, you know, when you're dealing with stuff like that, sometimes there is a parent who's in denial. It happens. You know, where one parent is like, oh, nah, you know, whatever. But the thing is, nah, come on. And the thing is, they went to this psychologist and they sitting there and they just talking about themselves.
Well, she asked how they communicate together.
But not once that they really didn't bring it back to the kid.
Well, because they're not ever together with the kid.
It doesn't matter either way. It's like,
yeah, no.
They just was talking about themselves. Like, and if y'all need therapy for y'all two, it's whatever. But the thing is, what you need to be talking about is, why didn't I see that my kid had a problem? What's consuming me so much? What am I doing that I didn't see that this child had a problem? Because Saigon ain't even with this kid all the time and he saw it. What the hell her problem?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Get out of my face. He was right. You ain't paying attention. Anyway, status report on this trash is what? Trash. Yeah. It was ratchet. It was ratchet. Tara, like we said, she is from this point on turned down Tara. Mm-hmm. We will not give her any other status report. She is turned down Tara. Turn the F down. Tara, BBD, basic broad in disguise. We don't have time for her. Amina, of course, is the biggest loser. So she's just always going to be ratchet and mess. Peter the clown, a.k.a. Peter the prostitute, a.k.a. Peter Panky, a.k.a. Peter Guns,
a.k.a. Little Guns,
is ratchet, mess, raunch, ratchet, raunch,
Lucifer.
All of that.
I can't deal with Peter. I really can't. I don't like him.
Rich is still, the only thing I like that Rich did was that he didn't give in to what the hell Peter was saying. Like, he just kind of looked at him. And I guess that may be his mannerism, that he's not got to be fighting over he just looked at him and was like, get out of here. I
guess.
You know, but I felt like he could have had some words for him. So, I mean, it's whatever. But the status report, of course, for this goddamn Love and Hip Hop is just ratchet. It's just always going to be ratchet, I guess.
Yes, it's always going to be. Yeah, that's that.
And that's that with that. I'm Jazz.
And I'm Britt.
NYCWAO.
Wow.
Subscribe to this ish. Deuces.